Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Wednesday, the 22nd of July. All right, now finally we've got some clean movement, and I've been talking about this. When you get clear movement on the US dollar, all the other pairs fit into place very nicely. Now, there's a few separate events. The EU summit, they've come up with a bit more of a stimulus program, and the fact that all those EU countries agreed to it was an extra positive on top of everything else that's going on. So, just having a look here. Aussie shooting to the top side, Kiwi and Euro, Sterling continuing on its merry way. You know, the fact that there's a potential vaccine out there is also an extra positive thing on top. And we've got dollar yen even coming into life, breaking down through 106.90, and dollar CAD to the downside. Now, I've had quite a few traders already ask me about, where to get in, where to get out of these trades. Well, if you follow the Daily Market Insight, right? So this is on our website. You come down here, and I've just updated the today's analysis, which is a little bit different to yesterday. We've got pretty much all pairs lining up. But if you're wondering what's going on and where we think the focus is, it's on the active pairs which have clear direction. Now, this was updated yesterday. The Euro has been in play for a few days, I think since last Friday. But the Aussie Kiwi, now the entry levels, okay, in particular, you'll see where do they come from? Well, they come from your charts, and it's no surprise those levels there are where the currency snapped. Right? When we say they snapped, they broke and they took off. So hopefully that answers a few questions of where those entry levels come into play. Now, on top of that, with the current setup, okay, coming back to the analysis, which I've just completed a short time ago, okay, trade with the market. We're looking for direction. Now, this is a situation where, and I talk to our traders in the trader development program quite frequently about, wait for the markets to line up. When they do, you'll have, 3, 4, 5 positions on it all at once, and that's where you'll make all your money. And this is a situation where it's just come on board where everything has come into play. We've got a nice dollar move to the downside. Euro, probably one of the major catalysts for that move to the top side, but we've got breathing space here as we go. Now, just looking at that, there's one pair here which stands out, right? Dollar CAD hasn't broken through the daily chart. This has got to be an opportunity. If the dollar's going down, these pairs are going up, and it won't be long before dollar CAD catches up, especially with oil rallying, right? You'd expect this to drop down, and then you're just looking for your optimal entry points. Now, on this as well, as I said, I was going through the charts, looking at a couple of the pairs. The Aussie and Kiwi were standouts because they don't really have any more resistance around. And what I say is natural trend line resistance. They will react to the big figures as they go up and previous highs and things like that. But really, naturally, these things have got 700, 800 points before they hit resistance again. That would mean if the vaccine was true and it got rolled out, the dollar safe haven was pushed aside, and there was unity on that dollar move down, well, you know what? You're going to see these pairs probably scream to the top side more than any of the others. It's worth keeping a very close eye on that as we go forward. That support level 134.08 on dollar CAD to me is a big target just at the moment. Now, just coming back to the dollar index, you can see on the chart here, okay, we've finally got a bit of a breakdown here. Now, I can't see anything outside of these vaccines not working or being true. I think the dollar is in for some trouble. Now, the equity market's pretty neutral, okay? There's going to be other things. If the vaccines are relevant, then this whole coronavirus situation may dissipate over the next month or couple of months. And what we'll get back into is the economics, and that will really tell us what's going on. Obviously, the US elections and various aspects coming up. But right now, it's the euphoria, and don't fall in love with these positions. We've seen the currencies turn around very quickly, but we're talking about the euphoria of the, of the vaccine plus a Euro stimulus package coming out. As I said, uniformity amongst the European countries is a very big positive that they could get something done. And then, you know what? The news services haven't had anything to talk about for some time, like tangible, like what's good, what's bad. It's all about the virus and this and that and bad economics. We're finally seeing some blue light here. It may be just a glimpse of what's coming up, but it's all very positive. So just keep an eye on this as we go forward. This is a clean move. Now, one other thing is, if you have actually missed these moves, right, you've got to be very careful. You just don't jump in and try and make up for the money that you think you should have made, right? There's pullback levels here. You want to look on your daily charts because most of them have broken through daily trend lines, and this is where you need to be focusing on for your entry levels, all right? Very, to me, it's a great positive day. We want to see this sort of flow into the rest of the week. Coming into Wednesday in Asia, this gives us Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to potentially maximize the opportunities going forward. So good news. Hopefully you've nailed it. I know a lot of our traders have kicked the guts out of the market, done a great job. Now we want to do is consolidate your P&L, hang on to your cash, reassess the levels. Don't put your whole account on one trade. If you've missed it, relax, wait for the next entry level. That's all you can do. You can't regenerate the profits off these moves. All right, guys, have a good trade day, and hopefully you're making some cash. Cheerio.